Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy King Yadeya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. Just doing a quick trade recap on my stock trade this morning at the market open on Mara. So let's see. Let me go back to the daily chart. On the daily chart, I saw that price was pushing up, and we all over all wrong uptrend. So I drew this trend line right here as support. I drew this upper channel resistance line here as just to create a channel for direction of the trade. And this is something that I draw here, that this upward channel resistance line is where I expect price to either react and pull back or break through that. So coming down to the 60-minute, we see we had some wick rejections here, but we were pushing up again. So I was thinking that this is a strong trade, meaning it's pushing up further. I didn't think we were gonna get any pullbacks, even though it had the wick rejections and stuff like that. I was just looking at it as price just coming back to pick up more orders, because it's like you get the feel for stocks and price charts as you keep on looking at them. You get the feel for it, because in a different situation I might look at these wick rejections and think, oh, it's gonna reverse, right? But it's just looking at the price action, looking at how it's consistently moving up, how we had this pop up here today where you get this kind of like what do they call this? This is a gap up, right? So with a strong gap up like this, it's a lot of strength from where it was to where it just gapped up today. Plus we had this nice little bull flag movement, then this huge pop up, this movement up again, and then we just getting like a pullback for buyers to enter new positions. So I had that bias this morning of it pushing up. So let's go down to the 1 minute chart. So as we open, we kind of did this pullback right here. We came down to what price is that? 41.25. Then we push all the way up to 41.93 on the opening candle. Then we had another push up to 42.83. So on this next candle here, we kind of came back down to this level. We hit this 100 moving average, the 100 SMA line, and we pushed up. So with this consistent move of pushing up, I took a buy entry and a long right here at 42.74. So eventually that kind of pulled back on me again, so I just closed the trade because I didn't like that price action. To me it was supposed to just keep on pushing up. So after that I watched price action. You can see this is a doji candle. It was back and forth, wicks at the bottom, wicks at the top. Then the next candle we had this push up again, so that reinforced my confidence, like, okay, we're taking it long, we're going long again. All right, so as we had this kind of a similar doji candle here, then we had the pullback, then we dropped to this point right here, sold off again, and with the push up I'd say, well, okay, let me take it long, because like we just came back to collect some orders at the volume point of control here, and we're gonna push further. So we didn't do that. We had this big drawdown and shit like that. I had to suffer through all this drawdown right here. We came from our entry at 43.50 all the way to 42.12. So that's more than $1 drawdown. So you could imagine I was in major drawdown. I'm not gonna say how much shares I took, but I guess you could just imagine how much drawdown I had to suffer, just for the fact that I had confidence in the trade. Now, as a trader, this might not be the best thing to do, to be honest. Like, if I entered here, at the break of this candle here, the break of this level here, I should probably just have, close the trade and accept the loss, right? So I didn't do that, which wasn't a good thing. And when it came back up, I was like, okay, it reinforced my confidence again. I took another buy position. We went up again. I could have closed around here, but I was like, you know what, I think we're gonna push up further, which it's actually doing right now. Had to suffer more drawdown again with an added position. We came back almost to the same spot. I was like, damn man, today this is gonna kill me today, you know what I'm saying? But I was accepting the loss because I had confidence in my analysis of the overall trend. So I placed my stop. I think my stop was like around 42.24. So I almost got stopped out, right? And then we had this big pop. So with me suffering so much drawdown, psychologically this is what happens, right? I could have held this again, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna take that chance, man. So I just trailed my stop up to 43.87. So for all this effort, I just basically captured like what, 40 60 pips here and about 40 pips here, you know what I mean? So it wasn't really a great trade. This wasn't a great trade at all. I should have closed out multiple times before and then took this breakout here. I should have never held through this drawdowns here, because as easy as it popped up, it could have just took me out. It could have took me out right here, and that would have been just a big loss on the day. So I took my profit here, so I ended up green for the day, that like 3R. So yeah, we're still moving up, but I'm not gonna trade anymore because today was my executions today wasn't good, so I'ma just accept what the market gave me and be thankful for that, and that's it for today, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just my little trade recap. This is not a good trade today. Although it was successful, I still know it was not a good trade, and I hope you all learn from it, you know what I'm saying? Don't do what I did. Just because I was successful today doesn't mean this was a good way of trading. This was actually a very bad trade today. So yeah, it's your boy King Yediya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And I hope you all learn something from it, man. And don't copy anyone else's trade. I hope you learn the technicals of what I'm saying. Like, you should set a stop loss and don't suffer too much drawdown. You could always enter the trade again, and do your due diligence, man. Read books, study, practice, trading simulator and stuff like that, and you'll get the hang of it. It looks complicated now, like reading charts and stuff like that if you've seen it for the first few times, but it's kind of simple. It's more like you gotta get your discipline and your psychology and your emotions in check. That's the main thing about trading, Alright, y'all, it's your boy King Solomon, aka King Yediya, staying wise in life and in these markets. Y'all stay blessed.